look super cool. Respect to CeeLo Green. What other news and conspiracies we got out there? I knew we had to get Travis Scott out of the way. Come on, chat.
There's a
chat,
second
y'all got
moon.
anything? There's a what?
There's a second moon.
Okay.
Earth
What?
has a second moon.
What is this that I have seen very minimal on this?
Earth
What
has a
is
second
this?
moon.
Yeah,
What are
well,
you talking
obviously
about?
you gotta explain. Pal.
So it is apparently they discovered this back in 2016, and just no one apparently cared to talk about it. They found essentially, I would add, if you wanted to be like, oh, it's because it's so tiny, it should just call it a dwarf thing. It's
What?
still a fucking moon. It's
No.
a small, very. The thing is literally, I think that like it was only like 50 meters across,
No.
and it flies in a corkscrew pattern
I agree.
around the planet.
No.
It's a fucking
We
moon.
have resounding
It's
no's.
named after a fucking weird Hawaiian god called Kumalulu. I couldn't fucking pronounce the name because it's silly.
You know what I hear?
Silly moon gods. What do
You
you
know
hear?
what I hear when you tell me that we have a second moon that's so tiny that it's almost unmentionable, and that's why we haven't heard of it until recently?
No, they
what
just
do you
didn't.
hear?
They
It's
just
a
didn't put it
fucking
out.
satellite. It's a huge fucking satellite, and they're pretending like it's a natural
It's not
formation.
even- it's not
We
even
are
huge.
that kind of crazy
It's
here.
only
I
50, it's
love
only
it.
50 meters across.
Oh, by the way,
I believe that before second moon.
if you ever want to look at up there is the camera. If you ever want to look at the camera, there's no pressure to.
So,
You know what I mean? That's you're
I
like,
mean,
hey guys.
what's it matter if there's a second moon? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter if there's a second moon, but that can't qualify.
I
That-
feel
why?
like it's something. It's information that we.
What
deserve
makes
to
it
know.
qualify as a moon?
it's a moonberry because it's like it's just like
But like,
they're clearly not the same thing.
but like, if you think about it as like, is it the size problem? Is it a size problem? Is that what it is? If you
for
think
me,
about
it's probably a size problem.
If you think about the places that have like multiple moons, the reason that they're way bigger, so they have higher gravitational pull, so that's why they can hold multiple moons.
Sure. Well, the Earth is flat, so
The Earth's a fucking VR construct that it doesn't really matter. So
that is probably exactly right, Roy. Roy. Rick and Morty
the
VR,
moon
Roy.
is hollow.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a giant light bulb in the sky. The second moon is just an
It's
asteroid.
a ship. The moon's a ship, bro.
I'm not implying anything by throwing this out here. But don't you guys think it's weird how the moon and the sun appear to be the exact same size in the sky, even though one is like relatively much closer than the other?
There's two things mathematically about the moon that bother me to an end. Like the odds that the moon would be the exact size and distance away from the Earth to where it exactly covers up the sun. That's just like crazy incredible math. It's like a miracle of nature. But an even more now I'm not saying that's hardcore proof of anything, okay? It's interesting. But one that really fucks with me that's hard is like the weird math of us never seeing the other side of the moon. It is literally rotating on its axis the exact right speed. Like it could have been any speed, but it is the exact right size and exact speed to spin to where for forever we always only see one side of it. Like the odds of both of those things being true are astronomical. And then sure, in an infinitely large universe, infinite things can happen. There's plenty of plausible deniability, but I also think that leaves
It's just weird.
It leaves a lot of suspicion in my brain.
Not implying anything whatsoever by throwing that out there, but it's fucking weird.
It's weird. It seems crazy.
I've never
Like
thought about this before, but now I'm seriously
Super
thinking about it.
it's sketch, man. It's sus. I don't know. I'm not a flat earther. Flat Earth seems like another religion to an idea I don't agree
probably an
with.
old
Whatever, you know what I mean? And
just
I
a
got
very deep
plenty of
one.
Christian and Muslim, Hindu friends, and all that shit, and all of them have some kind of form of truth. The flat earthers are right about NASA. The Hindus are right about the spiritual hierarchies. Christians
Yeah,
are.
Everyone can't
Well,
be right about everything.
I'm just